3 awesome cards just arrived in the mail. Let's go to the mailbox.
Trout hammers it. Left field. That's deep. Fairfield back. That is gone.
You've got mail.
Welcome back to Bases Beautiful. My name is MD, and today I want to show you the 3 cards that arrived in the mail this week. These are 3 big pickups for me that I'm excited about. They're going to contribute something different to my collection, and I'm very excited to show them to you. So let's get started. I'm going to show them to you in reverse chronological order. Okay, so we'll start with the 1980s card, and it is a 1981 Donruss Robin Yount signed card. If you are familiar with my channel, you know I'm collecting 1981 Donruss set with autographs, and I've got a few big ones, but I was excited to see this Robin Yount available for sale. It's a really nice autograph. I love his signature, looks really good. This is my first Robin Yount autograph card. This is one that's actually, the card is graded and the autograph is graded. I'm not always seeking that out, but just so happened to work out in this case. And I've described before, I really like the design on the 81 Donruss set. It just definitely looks like the time, early 1980s. Look at Robin Yount looking like a Matthew McConaughey in Angels in the Outfield. If you know that movie, you know Angels. Matthew McConaughey had a little bit part in that as an outfielder.
Miraculous catch.
Holy cow!
How do you do that?
Yeah! Holy cow!
But
How do you do that?
man, yeah, that's a great looking card, and I'm excited to add that one. All right, next on the list is something from the 1970s, and it is Rod Carew on the 1971 Topps. And this is in a PSA 6, but I gotta say, I do not know why this is only a 6. I mean, it's about as good looking a card as you can get from that time. Obviously, the 71 set is notorious for chipping and edge wear because of the paint on that, the black paint on the borders there. But I mean, if you look at this card, I mean, it's well centered. There's not really any dents or impressions on it, maybe slightly in the corner. I don't know. Anyway, if you have any ideas why this is a 6 and not higher, let me know. But whatever, I'm the happy recipient of it, and I paid a 6 price for it rather than a 7 or an 8. And I know how expensive these 71 Topps can get, especially for Hall of Fame players. Even if it's not a first year, like this Rod Carew, his rookie card is 67, so this is several years into his career. But it's a great image of him. And I'm collecting the complete run of Rod Carew, so this is for that collection, and I just love this card. All right, and last and not least at all is what will now be the earliest card in my collection. It's a 1957 Topps, and it's a Frank Robinson, and it is in a 1. As you can obviously tell, there's a massive tear in the middle with a crease going across the rest of it. But this is a card that it can get really pricey, and I was able to snag this one for about $75 because it's in a 1 and because it has the tear. But I gotta be honest, I'm happy to have this card in my collection, even if it includes, some damage to it, because I find the damage is not in a really inconvenient spot. It's not going across his face or anything, or his name. The card overall, obviously well centered, even on the back. You can see a little bit of staining there on the back too. But what I've found with the low grade Frank Robinson cards, as I've been looking for one for a while, if you go toward ones that are graded a 1, generally they're so scuffed up and that it's really hard to make out the image on it. But this has really good coloring on it, and even the edges and the corners are pretty good. I mean, this would probably be a 4, graded a 4, if it weren't for that massive tear through it. I guess. I mean, I'm probably not an expert at all on picking out what a card will actually grade for, since I've never really submitted stuff for grading myself. And so maybe someone else might have a better idea about what this might grade for if it didn't have a tear in it. But obviously it does have a tear in it. Therefore, it is something that not everyone would reach for. But, honestly, I kind of like the idea of having a very damaged card in my collection. Just kind of adds to the character of things that I've had. It kind of speaks to the age of the card. I don't want this. I don't want that for every card or for every player, but for the 57 tops, I don't know. It just feels kind of consistent with the older look of these cards, and it also makes a very cool rookie card by a great Hall of Famer a lot more affordable for someone like me who's balling on a budget here a little bit. So anyway, there's the 1957 Topps Frank Robinson in a 1. But those, my friends, are 3 Hall of Fame players that are going into my collection. And this one is for the 81 hologram, the 81 autograph run of the Donruss set. This is for my Rod Carew set, and then this is part of my larger Angels Greats set. Of course, Rod Carew would be a part of that too, but Frank Robinson, I'm going after several key cards in his throughout his playing career. Definitely want to do a bookend, and so I've got the 57. I'll be seeking out the 75 tops of him with the Cleveland Indians, and definitely getting his first playing year with the Angels, which I can't remember what year that is off the top of my head. And then a few other cards, because he has some cool ones through the years. Probably his 71 tops, just because that's just a great looking set, and some others as the mood strikes me. But anyway, what's your favorite? I don't know. I mean, I think maybe the Rod Carew, just because I'm a big Rod Carew fan, and really falling hard for these 71 tops more and more, the more that I'm looking at them, and the more that I'm starting to add a handful to my collection, making me think maybe I'm going to do a little 71 tops run. I'm not sure, but I'll definitely be seeking out. There's been looking a lot for the Bob Gritch rookie card from that set as part of my Angels set. He came up through the Orioles, and his rookie card is 71. And Don Baylor has his rookie card, which is a little pricier. It's in the 71 set, but he's in a high number series, and he's also with Dusty Baker on the dual card, so that one can go a little higher than you would think. But anyway, let me know which ones are your favorite, or which one is your favorite, and if you have any ideas on what that 1957 Topps would grade for without that tear, I'd love to hear what you think, because I think it is in really good shape apart from that tear. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you appreciate these new additions to my collection. We'll see you next time.